His run forward. Costa was held up initially by Stones, but he's managed to release Fabregas, who in turn finds Willian. Pedro's in the middle. It's Willian, and Tim Howard comes up with a big save.
Well, there's one such occasion. John Stones gives the ball away and is forced to travel back, and look, giving it away in a bad position. Chelsea break down that right-hand side, eventually get their shot away. Willian's onside, as you can see. Good run off the shoulder of the last defender. Good stop from Howard.
Aaron Lennon. Ross Barkley trying to make something happen for Everton, and Morales is offside.
Oh, that was very, very close, Gary. Great little play from Ross Barkley. Chelsea really came up as one, and he just slipped it in between a couple of players here. Morales must have been really close to being onside. Let's have a look. No, good decision. Maybe about half a yard offside, but lovely little ball from Barkley. Maybe Morales should have held his run a little.
Smuggled the ball through to Ross Barkley. Lukaku's up with him. It's Ross Barkley, well blocked, and then the follow-up pulled wide by Brian Oviedo.
Oh, great break from Everton, and well, as you can see, Barkley's shot is blocked. Good defending one-on-one from Zuma again. Falls to Lennon, who continued his run, forced him on the half volley. He puts it wide of the post. Quick break, that's what they're good at, Everton. Plenty of pace in the side. Maybe should have done better with that half volley, Lennon.
There's Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku is normally a lot better than that when the ball's on his left foot.
Yeah, miss-hit it completely. Good.
Morales, nicely done, away from Zuma. It's Kevin Morales. That's a fine save from Thibaut Courtois.
Oh, what a turn, Morales. He turns away from Zuma, turns on a sixpence here. Look, takes it on the outside of his foot. Brilliant turn. Comes across on his right. Courtois was beaten by 2 goals like this earlier in the week, but that's a super stop to his left. Beaten by 2 shots in the week by McLean and Gardner. Low down, but this one he gets down to really well. Great stop.
0-0 between these two teams at the break. Not too many. Now he's sliding the ball through to Romelu Lukaku. We're going to show his strength, and he does pack a punch if he gets the ball onto his left foot. He's picked out Ross Barkley. This now is Leighton Baines, and it's an own goal. John Terry trying to keep the ball out, but he simply couldn't. And it's Everton who hit the front at Stamford Bridge after a wonderful move.
It's a great goal. It starts at the back. Now I was talking about a risk. Stones takes it, gives it to Gareth Barry. This opens up the old picture. They clip the ball out wide. Lukaku holding off 3 or 4 players. Ball out wide. Stays onside. Baines zips it in. John Terry hasn't got much of a chance there. Comes off him for an own goal. This is the beauty of playing out the back. They spring the attack, and look at that, OG John Terry, and that's a great goal. Well-worked goal, but a little bit unlucky on John Terry. As you see, as it comes across, look, he's trying to get it away, right foot onto left, into the back of the net. It's a great...
And strongly, Baines slowly picking himself up. In the meantime, Captain Morales has found Ross Barkley, who's denied by the woodwork.
Should have scored, Ross Barkley. Should have gone across. Courtois went for the near post, hit the post. They nick the ball in midfield. Couple of strong challenges here. They nick it off of Matic. Then it's Morales to Barkley. Barkley takes it onto his left. Got to go across the keeper. Goes near post and hits the post. This one's got to go across the keeper. Good strike, but you're not really going to score on that side. I wonder if Everton to rue that miss, Gary. That was a
Barkley again. Options ahead of him. Barkley, now it's Aaron Lennon. There's Leighton Baines. Baines has dropped the ball there to Kevin Morales. It's a stunning finish. Everton are owning this pitch. They don't have many good memories here in the Premier League, but they could be writing a story to remember today.
What a finish from Morales, but what good football again from Everton. That crowd should be ecstatic. Great football, Barkley in particular. Look, 4 or 5 players, brings them over in a huddle. Lennon switches the play over this side. Baines a ball in, is slightly behind Morales. One touch, swivels, great half volley. Courtois, no chance, 2-0. Great play from Everton on the counter. Look at that for a strike on the half volley. There's a player who used to hit the ball like this on the half volley. He played for Southampton, Matt Letizia. Great right and left foot on the half volley like that. Letizia, if you're watching, that's just like you. Super strike, Morales.
Barkley to his teammates. Azpilicueta. Fabregas with the flick. Tim Howard with the save. This is Willian. Ivanovic. Now it's Pedro. Fine block. Phil Jagielka got to it.
Great block by Jagielka. Much better, Chelsea. That's 4 crosses in this second half we've had from the left-hand side. And the last cross comes over from Azpilicueta. Fabregas flicks it on, and you can see it's a great reaction save because you think it's going to loop over Howard. Good stop. Great block from Jagielka straight up.
Terrific second half so far. Chelsea looking to respond here. And Diego Costa's after this. He's away from Tim Howard. Diego Costa. Chelsea back in business.
They're back in the game. Great ball out. This is what Costa's good at, and Jagielka doesn't deal with the first ball. He doesn't know whether to head it or let it run, and in the end he lets it run, and Costa gets in between. Chelsea back in the game. You can see, there we go. There's the ball. Fabregas, great ball out from the back. Costa gets in between the two and just runs it into the back of the net. That's what he thrives on, not those longer balls. Fabregas going deeper, over the top. He gets in between the pair of them, and Chelsea back in the game at 2-1. Good game of football, Garrett.
Costa, Baines across, and Tim Howard behind that from Oscar. But a breathless
Chelsea.
Oscar, Fabregas, Diego Costa. It says Fabregas deflected. Chelsea have come roaring back at Stamford Bridge. They are looking to right the wrongs of this season. They show their character, their resilience. It's 2-2.
Well, he's much better when he's coming onto the play, Fabregas, and he didn't change it. Matic and Mikel wasn't working. That man's happier. Abramovich, just on the edge of the area. They play a little bit quicker here. Fabregas plays a little give and go with Costa. Everton lose their man. Big deflection, and it goes in the back of the net, and Howard's got no chance. You can watch the ball here. You can see the big deflection. It's on target, but it's just sent it completely the other way, and Howard's got no chance. What a great game of football, second half. 2-2.
Fabregas looking for that ball to Diego Costa again. The flag up against Costa.
Not a lot in it, Garrett.
Besic has played it through here to Kevin Morales, who's onside. It's Morales, and that's a big save from Thibaut Courtois.
Time on this near post. Overload again. A Kennedy to Azpilicueta, cuts it across. Oh, he just misses. Couldn't quite stay on his feet here, Costa. Reaction time was not a lot, but just couldn't react. Maybe if he opened himself up on his right foot would have been better. Morales through on goal. Besic found him with a great pass. He's not off because he's made the run from deep. In, now he's got to move it away, but he doesn't. He takes it early. Great stop, Courtois. Makes himself really big here. 6'6" frame, very difficult to beat. Good stop from the keeper. Keeps you
on the surge. Willian, it's back to Oscar. Leighton Baines was there to greet him and fight in by Jean-Obi Mikel. That could well have been a collector's item in the Premier League.
Well, he's gone over to take a corner. He clearly thinks it's a deflection, but the referees give a goal kick. Doesn't score many goals, Jean-Obi Mikel, but this falls nicely for him. He has to have a whack because he's being closed down. There was a deflection. Hit someone on the back here as they're closing it down. I think it's John Stones, and it swerves it right, or Funes Mori.
Deulofeu with the corner. Look at Remy defending his near post. Deulofeu again. That was dangerous, and it's hooked in. Roberto Martinez punches the air with delight because Ramiro Funes Mori has just scored what could be a priceless winner for Everton.
Well, De La Vea at his best, Gary. We talked about the first cross. He whipped it Ronaldo-esque. This is the second ball. The corner gets cleared back out to him, and he hits this routinely. A little bit of pace on it, far post, lovely curl, doesn't go out of play. Lovely hooks in by Funes Mori on the far post. Look at that, on the half volley, chips it up, and there's Funes Mori getting in there before Lukaku. It makes it 3-2. Terrific game of football. Takes Courtois out the game. Look, hooks it back with the outside of his foot. What a finish.
Is that the moment that wins the game for Everton? He couldn't quite get his shirt off, so he sped into those celebrating Evertonians, which has earned him a yellow card. Is that the winner? The headgear has gone as well. Besic takes charge. There's Kennedy. Tim Howard right behind it. No real power in the shot in the end. Kell. Willian. Tim Howard was rooted to the spot.
Well, Tim Howard just had his fingers crossed there. He's telling his players to close down on the edge of the area. Willian gets a deflected shot in, and Tim Howard here, he's just hoping this is going wide because he's beaten. Oh, and it's about, what, 2 foot wide as it spins off a defender on the edge.
Chelsea desperate for this equalising goal. And they make it now. It's a wonderful flick. It's a brilliant goal. John Terry, the captain, the leader, has equalised for Chelsea. They just would not give up. They would not walk away. Everton could not shake them off. And Chelsea, they just have rescued a point.
Well, heartbreaking stuff for Everton. I'm just asking the question, was he offside here, John Terry? He seemed to be well behind the Everton defences. This one comes in. Oh, it's a close one, but it's a great flick in with a back heel from John Terry, and it's 3-3. Great finish. Great game of football. Here we go. They keep it alive 1, 2, 3 times, and there's a great back flick finish from John Terry. Question of offside here. Oh, I think he's offside, Gary. I think as that header comes in, he may be in offside position.
Well, it's deja vu for Everton, just like what happened to them at Bournemouth. Was this offside?
He's offside, Gary, without a doubt. His body's just in front. Offside, but he gets, and they get the free.
John Terry, who else? Chelsea.